Hi ladies, how are you? Well, I had a really stressful day today, and it's not because of any outside circumstance at all. It's everything that was created in my head, and I became very stressed. So what happened was I woke up at 7:30, but we have daylight savings, so I actually woke up at 6:30. Went on a 7:20 webinar for integrated health coach, because my path is eventually get on a coaching path for people. And I checked, and my man didn't come home from going out last night with his friends. Now, I'm not worried that he's out there cheating or doing something weird. It's just that I need to know that he's safe, and also it's a courtesy of communication that he could just at least text me and let me know that he couldn't make it home tonight, right? Before giving him more time to wake up and explain to me, I immediately in my head thinking about all these ways of getting back at him, breaking up with him even, or just think of really nasty things to say. I ended up sending him a message. It wasn't nasty, it was just thanking him for the journey together and see you around, that type of thing. I didn't imply any breaking up or anything. The last thing I want is for him and I to be stuck at a situation where we constantly have to ask if this is really for us. So, and after that, we did yoga, exercise, took a shower, got ready, and got kind of ready to go out and meet one of my lady friends with me. And I was late, so late. I felt so bad. I was crying, I was teary-eyed, I was telling Kana what's going on, that he didn't come home last night, I'm PMSing, and you're not making it easier. I explained to her that it wasn't her fault that I'm feeling this way. It's just that I would love for her to make it easier for me. So when we got to the restaurant, it's Hoban in Egan, if you're wondering. She actually tried new food. She made things easier for me. She was high on energy. She was, smiling. She was giving me hugs and kisses on my cheeks. After that, we went to get some bubble tea, and then we went shopping. We came home, and then I finally called him, and I asked him where he's at, because he did send me a message back saying that he's confused with what I texted him. So I called him and asked where he's at. He said he's in Minneapolis, and he asked what am I doing. I said we just got home. He said, oh, where did you go? I did not answer because I didn't feel like answering him. And Kana came in and said hi and started chatting with him. I'm not sure if she is just innocently taking over, or she noticed that I'm not happy with him and she took over. There were times that I was mad at him and I called him, because I'm just I have to talk. Otherwise, I feel like I might explode in my chest if I don't talk about my feelings right away. So sometimes I would call Michael while I was mad, didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to say the wrong thing and regret it. So Kana sometimes would take over. So she did that today as well. After the conversation, we got in the house. I was creating posts. I was getting on another webinar to learn about e-commerce. Now, what I'm trying to share with you here is that instead of putting all my energy thinking about all these things I want to do to him, it's mean, it's getting back at him, I put my energy into creating and learning, and that served me well. It has been serving me well. Now, am I running away from my true feelings? No, because once I finished those webinars, I went back to what am I going to do with him. I asked myself, what would love do here? Love would definitely not get back at him, yell at him, bitch at him, guilt trip him. Love would gently remind him of the boundary that I have set for myself, and I would appreciate him for not crossing it, and communication would be much appreciated. That's what love would do, and that's what I would do. And in my head, I was thinking of all the things I didn't like about him, and how he's not good at communicating, we're not understanding each other, all these things. Instead of thinking that, I stopped myself and I pull out a journal. I write down all the things that I want in my relationship. My relationship is romantic, passionate, affectionate, loyalty, integrity, all these great things. Because if I list down a list of what I like about him and what I don't like about him, what I don't like about him is going to be less, but it's also going to stand out. And I'm going to use those excuses to, guilt trip him or make him feel bad about himself, right? And it doesn't serve him, it does not serve me either, because his growth is also my growth, and my growth is also his growth. Understanding that, I've decided, instead of doing all the unnecessary overthinking, spending energy on the negativity, spending on energy on what I do not want, I decided to manifest what I want in my relationship. And if he is not that, if he's not integrity, honesty, loyalty, compassionate, passion, affection, all the things that I want in a relationship, if he's not it, then he's not it. Then he will be gone. Naturally, without force. So it's a great solution for me that I have came up to, instead of using masculine energy, making him feel bad, calling him, making him look bad in front of his friends, I decided to use feminine energy. So when he comes home, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to give him a big kiss, give him a hug, let him know he's loved, ask him what he would like, and talk to him about my feelings, set my boundaries again, and go back to writing in my journal of what I want in my relationships. I'm not sure if you listen to me and think that I'm hocus pocus or being weird or whatnot, but that's what I'm going to do. And instead of using force, I'm going to let it come to me. I hope my story helps some of you with your current situation in your relationship, or if you do ever run into this relationship, hopefully you can find this video helping. I will definitely find this video helping in the future as my emotion is high and I'm about to make some decisions that I'm going to regret. I'm definitely going to come back to this video so I can remind myself, what did I do and how did I succeed? Thanks for tuning in, ladies. I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.